You only have one chance, they say. So either you make it or you don't. And when you die with all your sins and all the pain. And all the secrets go to the grave with you. And if you have nobody else to care, then that was your own fault. And waiting and waiting and waiting a lifetime. Waiting and waiting and waiting for a new bloodline. Waiting and waiting and waiting to make a family. Waiting and waiting and waiting for the divine one. Waiting and waiting and waiting to succeed. Waiting and waiting to get everything. It's a wildfire out here burning up everything. All the hopes and dreams burning up and becoming ash. It's the belief, it's the faith that I hold that keeps me together. Even when I'm burning and falling into a pit, I was never really supposed to feel like I was free until I get it. Until I get it, I'm free, I'll be free someday. And oh Lord, I want you to free me, but I wait. And I hold my faith, I hold my faith here and stand tall. And I hold my faith here and stand tall, and stand tall. And waiting and waiting and waiting a lifetime. Waiting and waiting and waiting for a new bloodline. Waiting and waiting and waiting to make a family. Waiting and waiting and waiting for the divine one. Waiting and waiting and waiting to succeed. Waiting and waiting to get everything. Are you really loving me? Are you just gonna use me like everybody else? And I pray that regardless what happens, you'll be free and happy. I wouldn't wanna hold you if you don't wanna be held by me. And I don't want you to want me to stay if it's just temporary. You and I want us to be divine. Look in my whole life for love that will last a lifetime. That will never end, that will never end and go on forever. A new bloodline to create a family that will last centuries. Yeah, a love that will never be found anywhere else other than God's kingdom. Yeah, divine love, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for, and I don't want nobody else to take it away from me. I don't want the person to run away, I want them to stay with me forever. And waiting and waiting and waiting a lifetime. Waiting and waiting and waiting for a new bloodline. Waiting and waiting and waiting to make a family. Waiting and waiting and waiting for the divine one. Waiting and waiting and waiting to succeed. Waiting and waiting to get everything.